today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded in. The end zone. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go offensively for the first time with Gardner Minshew, former sixth-round pick at QB.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, Minshew to throw. The quick slant caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They'll run with Barber, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Peyton Barber, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st down, nothing. Opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 26. 1-yard gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
First down.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. This is Geis. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Geis, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
39-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. To the left side here for Eifert. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vince Williams leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Steelers.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Steelers, nothing.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Run for Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Eric Ebron.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
And yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
23 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A gain of 7 yards.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down now, it's Barber. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run here with Barber. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Minshew sets to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Out of bounds.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
This goes to Barber, the running back. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And finding Keelan Cole. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. It'll be Minshew again. He'll check this one down to Barber. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Ball carrier. Caleb on Chason on the tackle.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Caleb on Chason.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Pittsburgh.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Pollard, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Roethlisberger's pass.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
He was taken down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Roethlisberger. it's a screen pass. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Minshew throwing complete to Westbrook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A carry for Barber. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Barber, the ball carrier.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barber. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action with Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Miles Jack.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Juju Smith-Schuster.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On second down, Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 11 yards there, a first down.
Deontay Johnson. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, this is Geis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. K'Lavon Chaisson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Peyton Barber.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So Minshew and the Jaguars down 13-7, a minute 46 to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle now with Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. This will be dumped off to Barber.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Devin Bush in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Jaguars.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Steelers, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.